Is this an answer from this world?
Seems like easy. Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally just keep thinking about that license.
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. You have the right to remain silent.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh. Well, you picked a bad time to...
Really?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral, claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his...
Raptor?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a... But he escaped with the... Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental... But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the mark...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job.
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, but no need to worry. This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eye...
It looks like a broken tree branch. Oh, Paimon knows! It's from a frame of a wind glider, therefore... There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree... A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider. Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than... How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo Slime? Animo Slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off. Wait, are you telling me Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. It appears that the elemental markings... Well, do you think he ran off? There's only one way... Come on, we should keep following the markings. Ooh, what's that? Look, it sounds like there's a battle going on. Quick, let's... If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
Cool it! Freeze! Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it.
Hilly churls, but I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared...
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp. Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens.
Funny-looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna
Heavy object? Tell me, did you see what...
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran.
Seems like a strong lead. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the Knights to mop up the rest...
Another test subject.
Cool it!
Suffocate! Suffocate!
So.
Suffocate! Freeze!
You're open!
I got carried!
Wind blade! You're open! You're open!
Freeze!
No escape!
Freeze!
Disappear!
Freeze!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too. Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor. But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings. Look where we are! The elemental power on the artifact Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position, and said that way when the effect wears off, he won't get away with this.
Blade!
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if— But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and— You still had one stage— Yeah, but what's that? How about we make this the third— Are you sure that's how the exam is— It's a custom version of the exam, designed by— Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Prepare for takeoff! Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
Wind Blade! Wind Blade!
Get him! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
With the wind! Wind Blade!
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere. Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it.
You must be Raptor.
I don't need to escape.
Oh, it is pretty.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader do—
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. Ugh, he's right. So how did he get across? I don't see him. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that—
Bye-bye.
Oh no! He's— we can't hesitate. But don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mon—
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mon—
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only— Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was— The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge in— Be my wit. Raptor says I'll never—
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come—
Raptor says I'll never make it. The wind. The wind says I— Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber!
crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Be gentle.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this! Cool it!
You?
Freeze!
No one escapes my sight!
Here's something.
Freeze! I got careless.
Get him!
Come a little closer.
Cool it! Dodge this!
I got careless. Picked the
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool. Little did he know,
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate at the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and
what you did now looked more like 99.
it was just like in my first gliding. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no.
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, no landing zone. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken but I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted... Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding champ. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own. Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you... Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy... Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever...
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit... That shop look interesting?
Welcome.
Yep.
What did I tell you? These are all rare items brought back by adventurers from all corners of the world. Is there anything that catches your eye? No need. I forgot to mention, I've been trying to make something a bit special recently, and do you have any animo sigils with you? It seems the animo are more to the point. Any animal sigils you find, you can trade in here for items. Animo sigils appear all over Mondstadt. If you find yourself short, just...
Absolutely. What could...
It's actually more complicated than that. But it's easier for... Obviously, the reason I need animo sigils is because they have properties that other materials cannot provide. Of course. Do come again soon. And bring me... Please also visit if you come across any weird...
It's so delicious! Good Hunter's Fisherman's Toad. This might surprise you, but you can try cooking it Can your cooking skill? Why, Paimon would love, don't you?
Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it!
How fortunate.
It's a statue of the Seven! Let's make an offering and see if the gods respond. Can you feel the blessings of the Seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi. They can be fitted into the statue's eyes. Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. People with visions collect them to Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision. Keep offering animal.
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry.
Let it rain.
Cool it.
You're in for a little shock.
Huh? Hit.
How fortunate. I didn't know. You were such a slacker. Freeze! Ah! 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 Ah!
Wind blade!
Cool it! What's the hurry?
Let's spark things up a little. Yep. Yeah. Heep, heep.
Freeze!
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to... Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the Storm Terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of...
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply, An amicable exchange of constructive... I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is fine. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack. However, the pressure from the delegation had...
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the
Oh, them? Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course. The Cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo god's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me
Right. I'll leave the research.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make... Though, I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, the impurities in the crystal... Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody... It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same... Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us. Both lit...
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight, and the gratitude.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. May the wind open your eyes. We'll meet back here if you find...
There's something you didn't... The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him! That green guy! He looked just like that guy down there! See? Wait. That's...
Yeah.
That green guy disappeared! Use elemental sight to... His footprints lead to this wall.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The Lion Fang perished, and the Falcon Flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed Death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries. Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know. Know what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the
Cool it!
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Anemo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Anemo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
No one escapes my sights!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! Disappear!
Come a little closer.
Wind blade!
Ah!
Dodge this!
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. Correct. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. Earlier, like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
So this holy lyre
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw...
Will it really stop storm?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy? That one doesn't work on a bard.
So how can we get the holy lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within... I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.